So it is now being alleged that Nolan Wells may have been using Coca Cola. Look at this clip.
I was also told, and this person told me that it's over 100% chance that Nolan was using coke during this period of time. This person said it was 150% sure that when the toxicology comes back, that Nolan will have cocaine in his system. Now,
Okay, so you guys just saw that clip from Officer Tatum's podcast. And I want to preface with this. I understand that we have not seen the toxicology report or results yet. However, I need us to think logically. If you guys don't know, the 4th of July was on Saturday, and Nolan was supposed to start his camp for football on Monday. Mind you, Coca Cola stays in your system for 3 to 4 days in urine. So explain to me why Nolan would intentionally use Coca Cola. On top of that, I find it ironic that this information is coming out when initially the friend said that they don't know what happened. And also in Warren's interview on Officer Tatum video as well, he said Nolan was fine. So I find it very convenient that now they want to push Coca-Cola on Nolan. Stop with the bullshit.
Enhanced audio from a phone call that was made by Nolan Wells' friends on the day that he passed away appears to have captured somebody in the background asking, "Can we cover it up?" Take a look.
Yes, the controversy surrounding this case is extremely concerning. At some point, I'm getting tired. Every single day, something new is coming up. Now, the mother has actually done something. They decided to subpoena social media companies. I don't know what exactly is going on. They are looking for something. If you take a look at this, a significant new legal development has emerged in the Nolan Will case. Attorney representing Nolan Will's family have reportedly sought record from several technology and social media companies, including Facebook, Instagram, and Live 360. Hmm. It has reached that level. They are now asking social media companies to review some information about certain individuals. I said it that it will result to this family going after people that are putting out videos on this topic, and it is happening already.
The number one and the main reason why I'm not going to believe that there's a timeline saying that 18-year-old Nolan Wells was truly seen after 6 p.m. is because we have not heard that from 18-year-old Nolan Wells' mom. At least I have not seen that. If anybody's seen that from 18-year-old Nolan Wells' mom, that she posted that there's a new sighting after 6 p.m. that's been confirmed to be 18-year-old Nolan Wells, please let me know where that's at. But if you have not seen that, then I don't believe it. Because Nolan Wells' mom has done a wonderful job with letting everybody know about that timeline, saying, hey, there's a picture that we believe is Nolan after 4:34 p.m. So anytime that she received any new details that she felt like it may have really been 18-year-old Nolan Wells, she's came out and added that timeline so everybody will have that timeline. So therefore, people will start looking for times after that time to see if they saw 18-year-old Nolan Wells. And again, it still doesn't make any sense if Lucas is allegedly that person that said that he saw 18-year-old Nolan Wells after 6 p.m. Due to the fact that inside of that same clip that he did his interview, we saw Javon in there as if they're alleging that Javon rode with Lucas to and from the island. So if Javon did ride with Lucas to and from the island, how would he then still be on the island at 6 p.m. if Javon was said to leave before 5 p.m.? In fact, somebody came out and said that they were Javon's ride and that Javon left the island with them, and it was shortly after 4. But then you have Ivy Elizabeth stating that Javon Williams had stayed on their boat checking on Trace and Shepard allegedly till close to time for them to leave, which was around 5 p.m. Also, I don't believe Lucas. You can believe Lucas if you would like to believe Lucas. In my personal opinion, he's a liar. In my personal opinion, he's only came out and said the things that he said to try to help to cover up for somebody.
He's dead or it's dead. It could be it's dead. Remember, they're panicking over the boat, so it kind of could make sense for them to be talking about the boat. You know, also something was malfunctioning, supposedly a pump to pump water off of the boat, right? So it looks like there's water that is somehow gotten into the boat, or like, you know, the ground of the boat. In order to not sink, there usually is a pump that works, that will just pump it over. But if the pump is dead, and that's why we got to remember terminology now, like, would it be normal to say, hey, it's dead in terms of the pump is dead, or maybe you're referring to the boat itself? Maybe that's what they were talking about, but I think this is what they believe malfunctioned.
Yes, Ben Crump posted this. Nolan Wells' grieving mother should not be subjected to reported attacks while seeking answers about her son's passing, and the Wells family continued to demand transparency in the ongoing investigation. No one should weaponize online reviews against his mother's professional reputations. You know, this man is putting this out, and it is drawing a lot of attention on social media. To me, people should not do this. They should allow law enforcement to do thorough investigations and maybe draw conclusions into what is going on. I understand everyone has an opinion on this case, but attacking or sending any kind of messages to her, to me, it is uncalled for. But that is not my concern on this video. There is something more into what is going on.
That new Nolan Wells audio, man, they just got released, where they cleaned up the audio and you can actually hear what's actually going on in the background. Man, bro, listen, that audio hits different, man. That audio hits different.
The audio to which you are referring. Listen. Nolan Wells, explain.
Well, Nancy, what we have is some friends that were also out on the boat trip out to Horn Island that were with Nolan Wells and were friends with Nolan Wells. Claim that was him, that he was the one that was saying, give me my phone back, that it wasn't Nolan Wells.
Yes, if you have been following this case from the very beginning, you realize everyone has an opinion. Yeah. And if you listen to people with different opinions, you can clearly see that some don't even understand exactly what is happening or what actually went on. They follow social media platforms that are putting out wrongful information when it concerns this whole case. And to me, it is very dangerous to do that. From the very beginning, I didn't want to follow this case because at some point I needed to know the facts, to know what exactly has been going on. And as days pass, I realized these people don't want to stop. They continue to put out wrongful information about the whole case. And it should not be like this. Now seeing the mother coming out to subpoena social media platforms to know more information, I don't know what exactly they're trying to do here. I'll be following this up to see the end result of.
DMs are open for apologies. I want to make sure y'all send the same DM to me apologizing.
Whosoever created this fake audio is criminally charged and sued into Omnivion. There are more than 60 witnesses who have been questioned and interviewed by authorities. Witness accounts have been reported as consistent. Multiple people interviewed by the Jackson County Sheriff's Office told investigators that Nolan chose to remain on the island.
Biggest tree they could find.
Him. So to say, best friend, childhood friend, that's a bit of a stretch.
So what's the truth in that? And how did that affect you? How did that make you feel?
So she originally touched and she said that we weren't childhood best friends. And she's not wrong. She's not wrong. I moved to Ocean Springs in 9th grade. I met Nolan in 9th grade, as I've stated in my Rolling Stone interview.
Brandon Tatum, I've seen some of the white liberal saviors and black folks get on here and talk shit about him. Why y'all mad that he went to go talk to Nolan Wells' homeboy?
He's kidding me.
You really don't care about Nolan Wells.
Where's
Deuce, the fact that they have seen something there.
I think I'm going to end here. I want to appreciate people supporting, sharing out the videos. God bless you abundantly. So the short clips you see at the end, that's what you can always keep.
If you feel like, why go see the movie?
Sunny from The View.
Much more than just who plays some.
Yeah. So with all eyes on California, you can see exactly what's happening.
It was on here in the Golden State.
In 39 days, we will know.
Fun of people. And so this is my life.
You're talking about qualification.
Odysseus.
Telemachus. Penelope.
Antinous. Odysseus.
Athena.
Telemachus.
This clip of Elliot Page is going to be what takes the Odyssey movie.
One thing I feel really